See this here, I don't like how this portion of the strap is hanging out. I want it all to be covered up by this part here. That way I don't have to worry about it coming loose, dangling in the wind. I for darn sure don't want it to come backwards and get caught up in that tire right there. What's up guys, Zero Day Trucker, back with another video. And today I've got some plastic pipe for you guys back there. Very easy load to secure. And I actually made this video a little bit differently. I had to go ahead and secure it first because this place you have to be kind of quick because there's a lot of people. So I already took care of some of that work. But I'm going to show you guys how to secure it. Going Richmond, Virginia, and then some other spot up in Maryland, like 3 hours north after that. Yeah. Where you got to drop it tomorrow? Monday. Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Video record? I do, man. Let me get you up. Okay.
Right up on the front edge right there.
All right.
I almost forgot.
I got you. All right, for this video, guys, I'm going to show you something else. And that's how to easily throw your straps over a really tall load like this one I got right here. It's about 13.6 with this plastic pipe. So what I like to do is get your strap here. I like to let the buckle hang down a bit. And then you take some of the excess, get a rabbit ear with it like this, bring that down to the bottom, and you hold on to that in your dominant hand. Now, grab the bottom part of the buckle here and hold that tight, because when you throw this strap, the force or the energy from you throwing the strap can make the bottom part of the buckle snap up, and you don't want to hit yourself in the face, break your teeth, or hit yourself in the nose. With this buckle, because that's not going to be a good day. So just grab this and then get some momentum, just like you're going to throw a baseball, and do an over the shoulder kind of throw. So imagine launching it like that from behind your shoulder, and when you're launching it, as you're throwing it forward, let go of this access in this rabbit ear, and it should make the strap fly right over the top, no problem. Let me see if I can hopefully get it on camera at the right angle for you guys. Now of course that wasn't the higher portion of this load. The back end is shorter than the front, but it works every time. Just make sure that you're standing back far enough so that you don't short stroke it and make it clap into the side of the load there and come back in your face like a rejected basketball or something, but it should work nice and easy. Some of these winches on these Bensons will the winch hole on the side there, some of them are different sizes. My winch bar wasn't fitting, or my ratchet winch bar wasn't fitting in the hole for some of them, but that last one that you guys saw me do, I was able to ratchet it no problem. But this one, the hole on the side is too small. Gotta love the Bensons. See this here, I don't like how this portion of the strap is hanging out. I want it all to be covered up by this part here. That way I don't have to worry about it coming loose, dangling in the wind. I for darn sure don't want it to come backwards and get caught up in that tire right there. Just gotta manipulate that strap a little bit. There we go. Got to this place at a good time. That line is starting to fill up back there. When we got here, there was no line. There was only actually two people here when we got here, and they were already getting loaded. So we got to pull right in and get loaded right behind them. Early bird gets the worm, as they say. Another one of those small winches. Seems like the only ones that the ratchet will only fit in the front ones. I guess those winches in the front are different from the ones in the rear here. Alright, just about done. We got all our straps up, but now I always like to finish off by tying back the rabbit ears on these straps here, just to make sure nothing starts dangling. Now I always have it tightened down on itself, so it's never come out on me before, but this gives me peace of mind that these are also held down by two separate types of securement to make sure that those 2-inch straps don't come loose and get caught up in my tires down there. So I'm gonna go around and do that on all of the belly straps, because I have 2-inch straps set for the bellies on the bottom layer across the entire trailer. And just holding that down. Just a few more. We can get our paperwork and get out of here. And I always set these bungees to pull against the grain, or rather in the direction, or away from the direction the truck is driving. That way the wind is pushing them in the direction that I have them tightened. Just a little added precaution to keep them where I want them. Pulling backwards and not going forward. That's not very tight. There we go. All right. All right, here we are with the finished product of the plastic pipe. See, I put an X-strap on mine. I don't think that you necessarily have to do that, but I always put forward moving protection on all the loads that I am physically able to. And a standard X-strap. Got our good old Benson trailer, so I had to bring out the 4-inch ratchet. Super handy tool. If you've seen my top 10 trucker tools video, you already know what that thing's about. So I got 2 belly straps on the bottom tier. This is like 4 different layers, but so there's 2 straps, front, rear, for the bellies. Anything that's 2 tiers or higher has to have belly straps on it. And then I just did 4 straps over the top of the load. Very simple, very easy. It's plastic and it's round, so you don't have any edge protectors to use on it. You don't have to worry about any of the straps getting cut either. And the rear pipes here, they're shorter, so it didn't need as much securement. So there's 2 straps over the top and just a single belly strap in the middle. Same thing in the very last tier. And this is actually a 2-stop delivery, so it's like all the white pipe is going to the first stop and all the gray stuff, no, I take that back, all the white pipe is going to the second stop and the gray pipe here is going to the first. So super simple, super easy to deal with, and everything looks how it should. And I put a twist in my straps here just because this load is tall. If you have these really tall loads, if you just throw your straps straight over, then they tend to kind of wave and blow in the wind like that. It can make it look like your load is loose. DOT might want to inspect it or something like that, and nobody has time for any of that silliness, so just do it this way and avoid all that. And I also pulled my rabbit ears back like I showed you guys. Oh, put that up there. That's why you always want to give your trailer a good old once over, even after you've done secured everything, before you actually pull off and drive away. Make sure it's done right. And got the smoke tarp up there, which is just a padded tarp on the top 2 layers, so the exhaust soot doesn't damage the product and get it stained and dirty. And on these TMC trucks, I do believe that the exhaust stack that is functional is always going to be on the passenger side. You know, like One side's for show, the other is for go. So the way that it was taught to me to check to see which one, but like I said, I'm pretty sure TMC trucks are all the same, but just to check and see is after you have been driving your truck a little bit, you know, take your gloved hand and go along to the smokestack right there and just put your hand on it, take it away. Don't leave it on there, just put it on there, and it should feel warm to the touch. If you just got done driving the truck for a while, it's probably going to be very hot, or at least pretty hot. So gloved hand, just touch it, see if it's warm, and that's how you know which side needs to be covered with your smoke tarp. You know, for those of you who are not driving for TMC, you know, your setup might be different, but I'm pretty sure that same method will apply for checking your smokestack to see which one is the functional one. Like here's my driver's side, and that right there is cold to the touch. So driver's side's just for show. Passenger side's where the business takes place, so make sure you got your smoke tarp on the right side. So we're all set here. I think that's all the specialty stuff that I need to show you about that one. Oh, but let me do this. Take my wheel chocks away before I look silly trying to back up and not go anywhere. All right, just gotta go grab our paperwork and we can hit the road, because we got to take this stuff all the way to Richmond, Virginia for the first stop, and somewhere up in Maryland, like 3 hours north of where the first delivery is taking place, to get rid of the rest of it. So hooray. But yeah, let me go grab this paperwork, we can get out of here. All right guys, we got our paperwork, and just for the sake of being thorough, we're gonna go ahead and count our bundles like you're always supposed to. I know some loads it's harder to do that because you might have tiny pieces, but when you have big bundles like these, it's pretty easy to do it. I've had a couple of guys tell me some horror stories about guys that they worked with that either didn't look at their BOL and go to the correct city, or you know, they didn't count their pieces. So we're gonna eliminate that possible risk. We got 2 drops. First drop is 12 pieces, second drop is 10. So let's go ahead and count those real quick. My first drop is going to be, hold on, let's set this up. There we go. All right, our first drop is going to be the gray, so we'll count all those real quick. And each bundle is separated by these wooden blocks here, so that's how I count each bundle. So there should be a total of 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. And then that's the first stop. So the second stop is going to be 10. So we got 1, and 10 is all the white ones. Makes it pretty easy. So 10. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we gotta go around to the other side. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got everything we're supposed to have. I'm ready to go. It's hot. I'm thirsty. And we did everything that we needed to do, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off right there. Securing pipe loads is super easy to do. Super easy, doesn't take much time. Just be thorough and you'll be all right. So I'm gonna head out of here, guys. I got a ways to go to get to Virginia. Actually, not too far, but to get all the way up to Maryland, yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you all watching. I'll see you further down the road. Here, let's run around.